The brightness of this day has given me the opportunity to bring you this video. Welcome back to my channel, Winging It with AC. My name is AC. So, I just got back home from work, as always, with my little humor. Boo, Miri. So I'm back home and I'm going to do this. I feel like there's no point in me doing like an evening routine all the time because my evening routine is basically the same. But today, first of all, I'm feeling lazy to exercise. That's number one. Secondly, I want to make some stew because there's barely anybody in the house. So I want to make I want to make some mackerel. Say ram. Jay. You read the day. Jay. Anyway, so I'm about to make some mackerel stew. So I'm going to change and then you can come along with me so that we prepare our dinner for the evening. Read then. Okay guys, so we have finished changing. At least I have finished changing. Sarah has decided he doesn't want to change apart from taking off his shoes. So we're going to start now, and since I'm going to be blending very soon, somebody's going to start crying very soon. Very soon. From here, Pueko. Call. Miss men found sound, cause men found sound. Look what you're doing here. Wake up. Am I mean? You are here, you are disturbing me. I said stop it. And then you've done now, you've knocked down the onions are finished peeling. You are here worrying me. I said stop what I'm doing. No, he knocked over the onions have peeled. So I've washed them, I put them back. Then to get him out, I just decided to, when I said he should go, he was still standing there staring at me. So I just showed him the blender. At least I know that will get him to leave. Am I a bad mother for doing that? No, I'm not a bad mother. Sometimes I need peace of mind to cook in peace. I showed him the blender because he's afraid of the blender. So I know that if I show him the blender, he will take off. So this recipe is a recipe that I got from Obaka's kitchen. I've been using this, so this is basically a mackerel stew recipe, and I've been using this recipe for a while, I don't know, 2-3 years now. And it came about because one, usually our Christmas packages comes with a lot of mackerel, like 3 or 4 cans of mackerel. And the first time I got that, or second time I got that, I was like, how am I going to use all of this mackerel for? Now, initially, I used to use it for contourme stew or bean stew, but I was just sitting there one day and I was like, I should figure out something else to use this mackerel for. And then I went to search mackerel stew, and then I was already following her anyway, so I just decided to give hers a try, and I've loved it since then. But the only problem is I can never keep the recipe in my head, so I literally had to like write it down. I had it on my phone, but because I'm filming with my phone, so I actually wrote it down in my book here. And every time I'm making it, I have to refer to the recipe. Like, it's just not stuck in my brain. I don't know why. But anyway, so that is the recipe we are using today. So I'm about to pour in my blended onion, ginger, and garlic, and I already have my oil heating up. I didn't add enough of my fresh ginger, so I'm going to be adding a little bit of powdered ginger. And then after it has been cooking for like about 5 minutes, I'll add my powdered pepper to it. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my bay leaf, my all-purpose seasoning, which I am using Onga shrimp tablets. I don't know if that counts as all-purpose. That's my all-purpose. And then I'm finally adding my red peppers to it. We like pepper in this house. The recipe also calls for cayenne pepper, and I've always been wondering what's the difference between cayenne pepper and like red pepper. I don't get it. Aren't they the same thing? Can somebody explain to me, just in case you know the difference between the two? Thank you. A little salt. Now I'm just going to let it cook for a few minutes before I add in the tin tomatoes. Okay, so it's time to add in our tin tomatoes. This is how it's looking now. So now I'm just going to leave it to cook on very low heat because tin tomatoes tend to burn quickly. So I'm going to leave it to cook on low heat. I'll be stirring it from time to time. And then while it is cooking, I am going to put some rice on fire to boil because we are eating this mackerel stew with rice, and it's a really lovely combination. If you've watched any of my previous vlogs, you know that I like boiling my rice on the stove. So I'm going to put the rice on stove, and since I got home I haven't actually like relaxed, so I'm just going to sit down and relax, catch up on social media, and then come and check on my stew from time to time. So I was enjoying my relaxing time so much that I forgot that I was vlogging, and I forgot about the stew. So I see it bends a little, but I'm going to go ahead and add in my geisha mackerel. So I'm using, when I use the big tin tomatoes, I use one of that, and then I use 2 of these. But today I only have 1 of the big ones, and then I have 2 of the tiny ones. So I'll be using the 2 tiny ones and this big one. So after this, I am supposed to add in some shrimp powder, curry powder, and nutmeg, and then the stew will be done. So I'm going to get the tripod and then get that done. So I'm adding in my curry powder now. Shrimp seasoning or shrimp powder. And then now my nutmeg. So I'm going to leave that to simmer for like about 5-10 minutes, and then it will be ready. Alright, so our stew is done, and we're just going to add our onions for the extra crunch. I never used to do this until my friend Estelle made us some stew and it had the onions in it, and I was like, now I understand why people have been doing this thing. Perpetua also adds some onions at the end of her stew, so I'm just going to mix that in. Our rice is also cooked, and yeah, I forgot to boil eggs. What is rice and mackerel stew without boiled egg? You can't have it without boiled egg. So I'm now boiling the egg. When it's done and I dish it out, I will show it to you. And I'm basically going to end this vlog here. I am not correct, I know. I think I'm going to name this vlog Mackerel Stew Vlog, and people are going to wonder what on earth is a mackerel stew vlog. But this vlog was supposed to be an evening routine, but I'm tired and I don't feel like continuing the vlog, which basically has ended, because after I eat, I'm going to bath and sleep. So we're just going to end it once we dish out our food, so I can invite you to come and eat some, okay? Yeah, so this stew is amazing. It's from Obape's kitchen from some years back. I think recently she did, or I don't know, a few months ago I saw that she had done an updated one or something, but I'm still using the one from some years back, and it's so you should give it a try. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so our dinner is finally ready. Yes, I always eat rice council. So I invited to my dinner. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.